Today I am going to start the new topic of the chapter physical fitness, wellness and lifestyle. The topic for the day is components of physical fitness. Topic of the day is components of physical fitness. Children, there are 5 components of physical fitness. And they are directly or indirectly interrelated. With each other. Children, these components have its own importance in different games and sports. These components are very important for a sportsman and they have own importance in different games and sports. These components are strength. These components are strength, endurance, speed, flexibility and coordination or agility. Okay, these components are strength, endurance, speed, flexibility and coordination or agility. So I am going to discuss about the all components of physical fitness one by one. So the first component of the physical fitness is strength. Children, what is strength? I have listened by you in your senior classes. They tells strength is power. Your answer is correct. But in the physical education, strength is the ability of muscles to overcome resistance. Are the amount of force that can be exerted by a muscle are group of muscles against a resistance. Okay, strength is the ability of the muscle to overcome resistance or the amount of force that can be exerted by a muscle. It may be a single muscle or group of muscles against a resistance. Is strength. According to Matthews, muscular strength is the force that a muscle or group of muscles can exert against a resistance in one maximum effort at the time of performing it. When your muscle or group of muscles exerted the power, strength against a resistance in one maximum effort, is strength. Example: when you push the wall, pushing the wall, or shot put throw. Pushing the wall, when you push, you use the both arms. Work done, but you cannot see the work. Throwing the shot put, you exert the power, strength to cover to maximum distance. Children, there are two types of the strength: static strength and dynamic strength. What is the static strength? Children, static strength is also known by isometric strength, and it is the ability to act against resistance. From single or one position. Static strength is also known by the isometric strength. It is the ability to act against resistance from single or one position. Isometric is a type of exercises we cannot see direct to our eye, but work done. Example: pushing the wall, and arm wrestling. You can see in the TV the two wrestlers try to push, and they use our power against each other. Pushing the wall, when you will be push the wall, work will done in your fingers or the palm. Such type of the strength is known by static strength, because here you are not getting any movement. Okay, the second type of the strength is known by the dynamic strength. Children, what is the dynamic strength? Dynamic strength can be called isotonic strength, because it is related to the movement. Dynamic strength can be called isometric strength because it is related to movement. In that strength you will get the movement. You will tell the dynamic movement. Dynamic strength. There you will be get the movement at the time of perform strength activities. Okay, there are three types of dynamic strength. First type of the strength is known by maximum strength. I will discuss here, but I will teach you detail in the class 12th because this portion is not detailed in your syllabus. But I will give the example. It is the ability to work against the maximum resistance. It is not used in majority of the sports. What is the maximum strength? Maximum strength is the ability to work against maximum resistance, but it is not used in majority of sports. It is usually in those sports where very heavy resistance are to be tackled, like shot put throw, weightlifting, etc. Okay, so clear? The maximum strength is the ability to work against maximum resistance is known by the maximum strength, but it is not used in the majority of sports. You will not use it, but mostly we use in the weightlifting, shot put, hammer throw, etc. The second type of the strength is known by explosive strength. Explosive strength. What is the explosive strength? Explosive strength can be defined as the ability to overcome resistance with high speed. Children, what is explosive strength? Explosive strength can be defined as the ability to overcome resistance with high speed, known by the explosive strength. The example. What are the example? When you run 100 meter and 200 meter races, we use the explosive strength, explosive power to cover the distance in the shortest duration of the time. So we tell such type of the strength explosive strength. Pole vault, triple jump, all the good examples. Okay, the third type of the strength is known by strength endurance. It is the combination of strength and endurance. Strength endurance is the combination of strength and endurance. Strength endurance can be defined as the ability to overcome resistance or to act against resistance under the condition of fatigue. Strength endurance can be defined as the ability to overcome resistance under the condition of fatigue. Children, what is fatigue? Tiredness. Means in those activities you use the maximum strength with the maximum duration of the time is known by strength endurance. All type of the long distance races, example, long races are the good example of the strength endurance. Long races, you will not include the 100 meter, 200, 400 distance is coming in the both, so left the 400 and you can tell 800, 1000 meter, 3000 meter, 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer, and for the marathon or the half marathon are the good example of the strength endurance. The next component of the physical fitness is endurance. Children, what is the endurance? What do you know about endurance? It is the ability to resist fatigue. Okay? In other words, it is the ability to do any work longer duration of time without getting fatigue is endurance. It is the ability to do any work longer duration. Duration is very important for the endurance. Means those activities you perform in the longer duration of the time without getting fatigue or the tiredness is the endurance. And it is required for almost all games. Okay, so what is the endurance? Endurance is the ability to resist fatigue, or it is the ability to do any work longer duration of the time without getting fatigue. And endurance is required for almost all type of the major games. There are two types of endurance. First type of the endurance is known by short term endurance, or anaerobic or muscular endurance. Okay, first type of the endurance is known by short term endurance, anaerobic or muscular endurance. What is the short term endurance? Short term endurance is the shortest duration of time this endurance is for shortest duration of the time and also known as muscular endurance. This endurance is also known as muscular endurance, as the activity is performed in absence of oxygen with the help of stored energy in muscles, glycogen. We cannot perform any activity without oxygen, but this endurance is also known as the muscular endurance, as the activity is performed in the absence of oxygen with the help of stored energy in muscles, glycogen. Children, which type of the activities you perform without oxygen? Example, 100-meter sprint, 100-meter, 200-meter races known by the sprint. You can completed it. You are studying class 11th, but you can completed it maximum 11 to 12 seconds. 12 seconds. And when you will hold your breath, you will cover this distance. So no need of the oxygen. The absence of oxygen, no need of the oxygen to perform such type of the endurance. Okay. The second type of the endurance is known by long term. What is the long term endurance? This endurance is helpful when the activity is done for longer duration and the intensity or speed is slower. For 100 meter, here intensity is fast. And in a long term endurance, the intensity or speed is slower. Which type of the activity come to run longer duration of the races, long distance races, dancing, cycling, etc. to need more time and more endurance. Okay, the next component of the physical fitness is speed. Children, what is speed? Speed is the ability to move from one place to another place in the shortest possible time. Is speed. Speed is the ability to move from one place to another place in the shortest possible time is speed. In other words, you can tell the speed is the capacity of moving a body part or the whole body part, whole body with the greatest possible velocity, means your velocity should be high. Speed is basically dependent upon heredity. So those people have more white muscle fiber have more speed. Means you can tell speed is basically dependent upon the heredity because of more white muscle fiber have more speed. Okay, so next component of the physical fitness is flexibility. Children, what is flexibility? Flexibility is the ability of joints to move maximum range of movement. In other words, flexibility is the ability of an individual joint to execute a wide range of movement. Okay, what is flexibility? Flexibility is the ability of joints to move maximum range of movement. In other words, you can tell flexibility is the ability of an individual joints to execute a wide range of movement. Flexibility varies from joint to joint due to its structure. Flexibility varies from joint to joint. Due to its structure. Structure is very important for the maximum movement. Surrounding of the joint. Adjoining ligament. Adjoining ligament. Tendons and muscles. The joint structure, joint surrounding, adjoining ligament, tendons and muscles have great importance in the movement of these joints. The example like the skull, no movement, because structure is differ from the joint of the wrist. Okay. The next component of the physical fitness is the coordination or the agility. Children, what is the coordination? What is coordination? Children, before 1980, only speed, strength, endurance and flexibility were the main component of the physical fitness. Till 1980, the speed, strength, endurance, flexibility were the main component of physical fitness. But after that, the term agility changed into coordination. After that, agility changed into coordination. What is coordination? What is coordination? Coordination is the ability of the body to perform movement with perfection and efficiency. Coordination is the ability of the body to perform movement with perfection and efficiency. In other words, you can tell it is the ability to change movement or direction in the shortest time without getting unbalanced. When you disbalance or the unbalanced, it is not the agility or coordination. So coordination provides the good balance of the body during any action. Just like you, in this day, you are able to write. You are able to write in the condition of your closed eye because of your muscular coordination have developed. You are able, means your balance have developed and you can write any word when your teacher will dictate in your classroom in the condition of your closed eye. Means your coordination, your neuromuscular coordination and the muscular of the hands well developed, well coordinated is the coordinative ability or the agility. Children, that's all. Thank you so much.